We have nurses and City of Calgary workers. Can we hear you? How many are here today?
Hundreds of people gathered in downtown Calgary to protest the City of Calgary's vaccine mandate, specifically for first responders. The numbers on Sunday were substantially larger than the initial protest for first responders held on Tuesday, where firefighters touched the memorial to the fallen. Today, that monument was blocked off.
The heavy hearts of our children that we continue to mask in our schools.
While many in the crowd claimed to be pro-choice, the anti-vax and anti-mask rhetoric was ongoing. This man wearing a Star of David on his coat. This nurse spoke to the crowd being against mandatory vaccines and against children wearing masks in schools. All AHS employees are mandated to be vaccinated, and if they're not, by October 31st, they could be put on an unpaid leave of absence to allow for compliance. City of Calgary employees must be vaccinated by November 1st or face discipline, including dismissal. Speaking with a retired firefighter, we asked how they could protect vulnerable people on the front lines without being vaccinated.
Your job to protect people, right? So how do you do that if you don't have a COVID vaccine? You might be giving those people COVID.
Because the likelihood of that happening is so slim that it's insurmountable. It's not even describable.
I think many people have been confused by the power of misinformation over the last several years.
Many first responders and nurses have backgrounds and training based in science, but they are not in support of the messaging from the scientific community when it comes to the pandemic and vaccines. Experts say that social media has helped to spread misinformation.
You're more likely to believe a piece of information the second, third, fifth, 100th time you've seen it as compared to that first time. So maybe the first time they saw it, they thought, oh, this is ridiculous. This doesn't make sense.
Bridgman says that 80% of the Canadian population supports vaccination and that these groups represent a small portion.
It's hard to feel compassion for individuals that are putting the lives of their fellow Canadians at risk. But they've been duped. They've been lied to in a systematic way and have fallen for something that is really deeply problematic.
City News reached out to the Calgary Fire Department, the Calgary Police Service, and the United Nurses of Alberta for comment on this story, and we did not hear back as of broadcast time. In Calgary, Kara Campbell, City News.